Here we are again with a short essay from Dee, the coronation.
So the really serious side to this scenario, where the devil child gods, Satan's, having a grip on humans who are thinking that they're all grown up and thereby in control of this perceived reality, is blatantly obvious, wreaking its devilish havoc on the planet. It's purely evil, deriding pleasure from pain and suffering, and thus we have ongoing wars and murders, child trafficking, pedophilia, and all manner of sick, violent behavior. Humans, the physical flesh embodiment of such a god, enjoying the fear, enjoying seeing each other suffer, enjoying the endless horrors, until it gets close to home, and then there are glimpses of that angel child god with sentiments of genuine sadness and compassion and sympathy. I do realize that the angel child god is always there, always whispering in our ears, however quietly. But even the devil child is not far away, even then, and there is still a measure of enjoyment as they wallow in self-pity and victim consciousness, loving the gossip, the pity parties, crying while cracking open another bottle of whiskey, while yesterday's excuse for a drink was to celebrate someone's birthday or the latest promotion. And so we do need to take this message very seriously. Right now, the wheat is being separated from the chaff. Right now is the revealing where we can clearly see the devil children of this earth in fear of the true God creation, who are those who now wear their masks plainly on their faces, scared to be near others, especially scared of the true angel child gods who walk around freely, fearlessly, without any masks. As the greedy, self-serving devil children go into hiding, many of whom are much more frightened of losing their prized material possessions than of any virus, well, some of them are breaking their backs, working ever harder than before, as if being punished by some unseen force. It's the very fear of death itself that is in fact the true cause of the deaths, that great illusion. And still the devil children cannot see, and they cry out, please, please, can we just go back to the way things were? Right back to the world full of pain and suffering and violence and an ailing planet caused by their own insistence in continuing and complying with an evil legal system created by themselves, the devil child god Satan, willingly enslaving themselves by using legal names, all for the sheer pleasure of it all, for that childish self-gratification. Now is the time to see it all, while it is also clear, clearer than it has ever been. While evil simply destroys itself in the end, the devil child god Satan must not and cannot be destroyed, for the balance of energy is necessary for existence itself. But the devil child god must and will be put in its rightful place once and for all, for its fake, fraudulent use of power has already ruled long enough. So, just have to ask yourself, do you wish to stay tied to it, tethered to it, to that legal deception, while it remains forever behind bars, locked up, while the key is thrown away? Or are you ready to put aside the childish ways, the evil, devilish ways, and be, at last, as a child, as the true angel God child? Which do you prefer? Because it has always been your own free will choice, and no one can ever take that away. You choose your hell, full of more pain and suffering at the hands of your own selfish desires, for an existence of material gain, the parties, the sex, the violence, the alcohol and drugs, the overindulgence and so-called food, which only lead to your own demise, your own ill health, your inevitable painful death. Go back to normal life, with your weekend barbecues, endless killing of beautiful, innocent animals, slitting their throats, ripping out their guts, all for bloodlusting pleasure of dripping, meaty flesh consumption. Or Do you choose love? Do you choose the world of the true angel God child, nature, beauty, kindness, sharing for all of the planet, for all of life? So you can argue that the Bible is a Christian book and say that only your particular Christian denomination knows its true interpretation, or argue against the Bible because it's a corrupted creation of the devil child designed to perpetuate the slavery system. But I'm not interested in any of those debates. I see truth in all things because God is everything, the one, the complete whole, the devil and the angel child gods, a singularity. And so here is a treasure, a bit of truth amongst the lies in Psalms 82:6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. And I notice that it says ye are gods in the plural, and how that makes perfect sense because we are both. The Spirit made flesh, both the devil, Satan, the god of this world, and the angel, the true God of the world about to come. For now we see plainly the corona, the crown, and it is time. So let the coronation begin. All are invited, all are VIP guests, and all may wear that crown. A single choice changes everything, and all is forgiven, and it has to be forgiven, for you'd only be holding it all against yourself. So take off the masks, strip away the legal dead fictions. When you have real faith, the one and true God child self based on knowledge, then you have nothing to fear. Let the coronation begin, because I can tell you that the quarantine will not be lifted until that day. And I can tell you the world will never be the same, regardless of which side you choose. Your fake crown where all things registered are owned by the devil child god Satan, known as the legal system, including you with that legal registered crown copyrighted name. Or the only choice really that makes any sense, the true crown, the angel child God. And I say it's playtime, folks.